What's up, guys? It's Brittany, and welcome to One Hot Mess. Hi, everyone. Today, we are going to be talking about signs that you're not ready for a relationship, no matter how badly you want one. Okay, so the first sign is you are still fixated on your ex. If thoughts of your ex are still taking up major real estate in your mind, it's a sign you might not be ready for a new relationship. Constantly checking their social media or comparing potential partners to them shows that you're still hanging on to the past. Being ready for a new relationship means you are emotionally detached from your previous one. It's about being in a place where your ex is just a part of your history and not a daily thought. Okay, the second sign is the idea of being single scares you. So, feeling terrified of being alone, it's a red flag that you might not be ready for a relationship. If the thought of not being in a relationship makes you anxious or depressed, you might be looking for a relationship to fill a void rather than because you're genuinely ready for a new connection. Healthy relationships come from a place of mutual desire and not out of fear of being single. So it's important to be comfortable with yourself and your single life before diving into something new. The third sign is you're constantly lowering your standards. So if you find yourself repeatedly lowering your standards and ignoring your deal breakers just to be in a relationship, it's a sign you're not ready. Compromising on important values or accepting less than you deserve, it means you are more interested in the idea of a relationship than the reality of a good one. Knowing your worth and what you truly want from a partner is key to a healthy relationship. And it's better to wait for someone who meets your standards than to rush into something unfulfilling. And hey, if you do struggle with unrealistic standards in relationships, that's a bitch. And yeah, you can get help with that. Talk to a friend, talk to a family member, talk to a therapist, and try to get your unrealistic standards, more realistic. The fourth sign is you don't know what you want. Not having a clear idea of what you want from a relationship is a sign you might not be ready for one. If you're unsure about your needs, desires, or goals in a relationship, it's easy to end up in situations that just are not right for you. So take some time to reflect on what you're looking for in a partner and what a healthy relationship looks like to you. And this clarity will help you navigate dating with more confidence and purpose. The fifth sign, your self esteem is solely based on your relationship status. So if your self worth is tied up in whether or not you're in a relationship, guess what? That's a sign you're not ready for one. Relying on a relationship to feel good about yourself, it puts a lot of pressure on both you and your potential partner. Building your self esteem independently of your relationship status is very important. You should feel good about who you are alone before adding someone else into the mix. The sixth sign is you feel pressured to be in a relationship. If the only reason that you're seeking a relationship is due to external pressure, like friends coupling up or family asking why you're still single, well, yeah, you might not actually be ready for one. Being in a relationship should be about your own personal desire and not about meeting others' expectations. It is okay to be single and to take your time. Entering a relationship should be a decision that you make because it feels right for you, not because you feel it's what you should be doing. And oops, hold on, that was six, right? Okay, so I don't know, guys. For some reason, I am missing number seven. What the hell? So, okay, my bad. Anyway, yeah, you get anxious when things aren't moving fast. Feeling anxious if a relationship isn't progressing quickly or following a certain timeline, it can be a sign you're not ready. Healthy relationships often develop naturally and at their own pace. So it's important to be comfortable with things unfolding in their own time. If you're feeling rushed to hit certain milestones, it could be worth slowing down and reassessing what you really want. Sign number nine is you're obsessed with the idea of a relationship. If you find yourself more in love with the idea of being in a relationship than with the person you're dating, red flag. Being more excited about couple photos or, on Instagram or having a plus one for events than about the person you're with can indicate you're not ready for a genuine connection. Focus on building a meaningful bond rather than just filling the role of someone's partner. A real relationship is about the connection, not just the status. The 10th sign is you avoid serious conversations. Okay, so dodging serious conversations about the future, your feelings, or what you both want can be a sign of unpreparedness for a relationship. If you're not ready to have these talks, it might mean that you're not ready to fully commit to or invest in someone else. Open and honest communication is the foundation of any strong relationship. Being able to discuss deeper topics is key to understanding each other and growing together. The 11th sign is you're not happy on your own. So, yeah, if you're not content being single and feel like a relationship is the only way to happiness, it might be a sign to hold off. Relying on someone else for your happiness, it can lead to unhealthy relationships. Being happy on your own first is crucial, and it means you're entering a relationship to add to your life, not to fill a void. Sign number 12, your life is in major transition. So if you're in the middle of significant life changes like a career shift, moving to a new city, or just coming out of another major relationship, it might not be the best time to start a new one. These transitions require focus and energy, which can be tough to give when also trying to build a new relationship. So you need to allow yourself time to settle into these changes and understand your new situation. It's often better to start a new relationship when you're more stable and grounded. Sign number 13, you feel like you need someone. And feeling like you need a partner to be complete or successful is a warning sign. A relationship it should be about wanting to share your life with someone, not feeling like you need them to be a complete or worthy person. Work on feeling whole and fulfilled on your own. A partner should complement your life, not be the missing piece to your happiness puzzle. Okay. So now that we've talked about that, y'all, signs you're not ready for a relationship, we're going to get into another little topic real quick. Okay. All right. So now we're going to talk about some signs that you have amazing chemistry with someone, like so many other aspects of love and romance. Chemistry is a pretty abstract concept. It's hard to describe, but you know it when you feel it. Some recognize it as ease and just being comfortable around another person. And for others, it registers as laughing at all the same things or even finishing each other's sentences. Whereas compatibility refers to how well your personalities, interests, and values align. Chemistry is that ever elusive spark, and there are ways to detect it. So, and the next time you are on a date with someone, keep a lookout for these signs that your chemistry is off the charts. Okay, so this might go without saying, but a memorable first kiss is a great early indicator of physical chemistry. Studies even found that a first kiss can be powerful enough to alter your feelings of romantic attraction toward a partner. That's not to say, of course, that you don't have chemistry if your first kiss is so so, but if it gives you butterflies, that's definitely a good sign. And whether you know it or not, there's a large body of research that suggests smell actually plays a major factor in attraction. And no, we're not talking about how great your date smells when they're wearing designer perfume or cologne. If you love their scent, even without any fragrance added, that can certainly suggest chemistry. If you feel like you never run out of things to talk about, then you probably have amazing chemistry. A conversation is like a dance. For it to stay engaging, each person has to make an equal effort to maintain the momentum, doing just as much sharing about their own lives and beliefs and thoughts as they are showing curiosity about the other and asking questions. Chatting for hours and hours without ever getting bored suggests that you have found that effortless rhythm that only comes with intellectual chemistry. Falling asleep with someone, especially a new partner, it can feel vulnerable. So, if you're able to drift off easily in their presence, that signifies feelings of comfort and security. And it also suggests that you have chemistry with them. So, maintaining eye contact with someone, it can evoke a strong sense of emotional connection. In fact, research has shown that a shared gaze can cause you to feel instantly closer to a stranger. And as they say, the eyes are the windows to the soul. So if eye contact with your date feels particularly intense, that hints at explosive chemistry. When you spot them across the room and you find yourself immediately locking eyes or physically moving toward them when you are meeting up in a crowded place, you have the urge to run into their arms. This kind of magnetic pull towards someone is a dead giveaway that you have chemistry with them. Next time you and your partner are walking to dinner, taking a drive, or sitting at a restaurant, notice how you feel when there is a lull in conversation. Do you feel at ease or do you feel pressure to keep the conversation going? Allowing these silences to happen suggests a certain comfort comfortability with each other and can also be a sign of chemistry. And maybe you find that your date keeps subconsciously reaching for your hand while you're taking walks, or maybe you can't help but place a hand on their knee when you're laughing at their jokes. Either way, making a lot of non sexual physical contact is a classic sign of chemistry. It indicates you're not only comfortable around each other, but that you're feeling a special connection and eager to strengthen it even further. Flirting and chemistry go hand in hand. So take note if you and your date seem to have the kind of effortless banter that you typically only see in rom coms. And if you don't have to try very hard to flirt with each other, then you probably have killer chemistry. Ever been on just a few dates with someone but felt like you've known them for ages? When people use the phrase, you feel like home, to express their strong bond with their partners, this is what they're referring to. This sense of familiarity, it suggests a level of comfort and security. And it's also closely tied to chemistry. Right, right. So hopefully you have some chemistry in your life and you're happy if you want to be in a relationship. That is, there's nothing wrong with being single. I'm single myself, so, it is what it is. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Please make sure to hit that follow button, and I will talk to you guys next time. Have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.